Hey everyone, it's Money Karl with this episode's sponsor for the Move the Mic Stand Comedy Podcast, Social Experiment Wrestling. You don't get more pro wrestling than this. This month's event will be on May 24th in Mason City, Iowa at the North Iowa Event Center. It's the Youth and Energy Cup, so it's going to be a tournament to see who walks home with the trophy. We also have the legendary Rock and Roll Express and Enzo Amore, the real one. So get your tickets now at socialexperimentwrestling.com. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Step up to the mic, it's time to shine. With Berg and Ka, we're crossing that line. Laughs and stories, we're breaking the mold. Season 2 is here, it's gonna be bold. Tim, Cool, and Turner, are you ready? And let's take it high. With every punchline, we reach for the sky. Comedy kings, laugh and inspire. Season 2 saga, a hot sketch
bar. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to this week's episode of Move the Mic Stand Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Dean Berg, and with me, as always, is my good buddy...
Money Karl.
Money Karl.
Yeah, I was just kind of pausing. I thought maybe you were going to do like a kind of like a wrestling intro, like, and in this corner, he takes up most of it, Money Karl!
I could have done that. I just was kind of distracted that my sweet spot for the
microphone
is like right here.
Yeah,
so I hope
he can't move at all. No.
Hope I sound very good.
He sounds the best he's ever sounded.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
So what do you want to do? You want to start with a comedy tip?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do it right away.
Okay.
Right away.
Let's get into it, yeah.
Immediately.
All right, what should the tip be this week? I think we're between two, so I'll let you pick.
Let's do the social media.
Sure.
Awareness.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think that's the best way we can kind of talk about it.
Yeah. This topic came up because I was at an open mic and there was another comic that I thought was interesting.
You mean the one I got booed at and I wasn't even there?
Yeah, that was so messed up. They shouldn't do that.
That was stupid.
Especially because it wasn't your fault that you were on one list and not the other.
Right, yeah, like they knew like I wasn't going to be there.
Right, so I saw them cross you out on like the desk list, but they didn't, either the host had a separate list or whatever and didn't know, but yeah, they shouldn't boo you for that. That wasn't your fault.
No.
So,
yeah. I was going to say something, choice words, but I'm not going to.
Oh.
I'm trying to be...
That's very mature of you, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very positive.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that. And
yeah, so I didn't say anything. I shouldn't.
And you could. You definitely could.
I thought some things.
Oh,
I thought some things, but I didn't say them.
Well, I'm very proud of you.
I think that's going to happen a lot this episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just kind of the vibe I'm in.
Ooh, the vibe.
Yeah, I'm going to think some things, but I'm not going to say them.
Yeah, and we don't edit, so if you accidentally say it, boom.
Yeah.
It's out there forever and ever.
Yep.
Amen. Okay.
Okay, Randy Travis. Did you not think I was going to get that?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I've ever heard you listen to country music, so...
I do. Jess likes it a lot.
So therefore you have to. Not necessarily like it, but you have to listen to it.
I like some of it, but no, my parents used to listen to a channel in Two Rivers, where I grew up, and it was called WCUB, and they'd listen to it every morning.
Was this like 90s country? Because that's the best era of country, in my opinion.
80s and 90s,
okay,
yeah.
80s, 90s,
they had it on every day, this channel. Like in the morning when they were getting ready for work, eating breakfast. It was always on, and then my dad would get home from work, and he'd be making supper, and bam, it was on again. And then so I kind of know some of the hits.
All right, yeah, give me a couple, because I know like my number one is Chattahoochee. It's just a fun song.
Way down yonder on the
Chattahoochee.
That's Alan Jackson, right?
Yep.
So there's that one. On there a lot, it had He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. He stopped loving her today.
I don't like sad country.
They put a wreath upon his door.
No, I don't want sad. I don't do sad.
It is actually a very sad song.
I don't vibe with sad country. I'm only like boot scoop boogie and
Out in the country past the city limits.
Yeah.
Honk. That one.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm getting a live. Well, you all getting a live concert. This is great.
And so this is a good time to introduce our special guest, Mr. Dunn from Brooks and Dunn. I can't think of his first name at the moment because it's Ronnie Dunn. Ronnie Dunn kicks Brooks.
I was gonna say I have no idea that they had first names. I just thought they were one name, like Cher. This is Brooks and this is Dunn.
I don't know. Kicks Dunn. Ronnie Brooks. I don't know. Whatever.
Toby Keith.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know. I love this bar, and
that was more 2000s though. But
okay, well, fine.
I love this bar,
my kind of place. I like Diamond Rio, Meet in the Middle, but that was borderline getting into sad. Even though it's not a sad song, it just felt sad.
Is it Shenandoah? 2 Dozen Roses.
Yeah, I think so.
If I had 2 dozen roses and an old bottle of wine. That one?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that one's fun.
I mean, isn't it Bo Burnham had the bit about how all country songs are like the same? About like my truck, my dog, my wife left me.
I actually heard a song on Spotify that was AI writing a like stereotypical country song. And it's like, I got a beer in a truck and a gun in my boot, got a truck in my butt, and it's just like
all right,
yeah. So back to the tip, which was social media and
awareness,
awareness, and I got booed at the open mic. That's where we left off.
Yeah. So like, there was a comic there that I hadn't seen before, and I liked their stuff, and I was like, well, not necessarily like let's book them, but like, how do I just connect with them? Because I would like
like if you just wanted to follow them or support them. And I got you.
I couldn't find them on social media based on the name that was on the list.
Oh.
And so I was like, okay, well, that's gonna be a dead end then. Like, I guess if I see them again, cool, but like that's what. So the tip is really like, even though you may hate it and you might not post a lot, you should still have some way for people to find you, contact you, whatever.
Yeah. And I guess do your best to keep it fresh too.
Yeah.
Because you want people to come to it, so you don't want it to go stale.
Right.
Yeah. Like mine. Probably last week, I haven't done a lot of posting on anything really. So I got to step it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I guess to look into too, is like posting frequency and things like that. Because I've honestly, I post like shows, but I don't do as much. Like I could be posting every single episode of the Move the Mic Stand Comedy podcast. Instead, I kind of pick and choose like milestone ones to post on social media. I just feel like I don't want to spam people.
No, I know. I mean, I don't necessarily post every day, but I don't know. Maybe someday we'll have her on the podcast. But Kelly Northley,
for Fondy Famous. Yep,
she's kind of got it figured out. She's if you want things to actually get traction, you got to post
every day.
Well,
that's how my mini golf stuff took off.
Yeah,
and still does decent without like me getting in people's face or anything like that.
Right.
It's just it's like the long game, right? Like that's why I think it's so important. Like even with like the podcast, we always post every Thursday.
Yep.
Not that we always necessarily record on the Thursday.
Right.
But like we got to get an episode out on Thursday because that's what the algorithm. I guess we can call it the algorithm. Al, for short.
Al.
Yeah.
Gore rhythm.
Yeah.
Whoa. All it is Al Gore dancing.
Yeah, you know what? That's crazy. I wrote this down as a joke a while back that I was like, there's something with Al Gore.
Yeah.
And I didn't think of the rhythm part. I mean, the dancing is good, but I was just like, separate it out. Al Gore rhythm.
That's all it is he's
running it.
He kind of invented the internet.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
after Man Bear Pig too, always super serial about it.
Yeah. South Park reference.
Yeah.
No, it's just him like somewhere in the interwebs, and as you post, he dances faster and more provocatively
if he likes it.
Yeah, and then that's what gets you traction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Pretty sure that's the science behind it.
I mean, I'd like that better than what people keep telling me it is. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
so
it's just, I think just the social media stuff is just like have a presence. You don't have to be like crazy active with it. Like there's definitely those people that are posting like 10 times a day.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's too much.
So I have a comedy page, and then I have my personal page.
Right.
Personal page, very selective about who I put on it. So if you're not on it and you send me a friend request and I say please go to my comedy page, it's nothing personal. It just that's where I put my personal things.
Right.
Put pictures of my children, family events, different things like that, and not all my family wants to be out there.
Right.
You know, like on my comedy page, my page. But yeah, I think on my comedy page, a lot of my family is like over it, like absolutely over it. Like they like, oh look, he's got another show. Oh look, he's got another show. Oh, he's got another show. Oh, he's doing another show. Oh, he's got this. Oh, he posted a funny video. Or oh, you know. And I think because some of my stuff doesn't get the traction like it used to. But I can kind of see in my professional dashboard, you know, like...
Yeah, looking at the stats, yeah.
And the other day, I accidentally posted a story. And a lot of people don't know that on, like... not necessarily on TikTok, but I know on Facebook and Instagram...
You can see who views your story.
You can see who views it.
Yeah.
And then my story had, like, 1, maybe 2 likes. And... there were so many people on there that like looked at it,
but didn't react to it. Yeah,
didn't react or do anything. And some of them, I was like, I didn't even realize they see my stuff. You know, I know with stories, there's 2 ways you can see them. You go to somebody's profile, click on their profile pic,
and
then you can say watch story, look at profile pic, or you can go when you're kind of that story ribbon, I guess we'll call it.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good name. That's a good way to call it.
Where it's got all the stories and everything in it. And so some of them might have been that way.
Well,
but I was just like, Auntie Barb looks at my page. What? You know, and like all these different people on there. But it's kind of funny, too, because people that are not like on your page, some will show up, but then it'll just say, and 56 others. Yeah. And you click on 56 others and you can't open it because those are all people who must have their privacy settings a certain way or something.
Sounds about right.
I figure they're just a bunch of creepers.
Oh, they're coming to get us.
That's all right.
But also with that ribbon, too, I was thinking that you might not always necessarily get a react from people because sometimes I'll click on a story and I'll watch that particular story. And then I'll set my phone down or something and forget that I was on the stories. And then it just scrolls through everything. And then it's like, oh, great. I happened to look at, you know, a person's story that I didn't want to see.
You can interact in them in such different ways, too. Like, you can click, like, a heart or mad or whatever once. Or you can just spam it.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps, like on TikTok, when you're on a live and, you know, people are just, like, hitting it to get traction.
Yeah.
I think it works the same way.
Yeah.
But it'll only show the person who did it once.
Right.
Yeah.
For the overall, like, once the story's done or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they disappear. And then you're like, oh, yeah. But I think since you said you accidentally posted a story, right?
Yeah.
So it might have pushed it to people, which is why people that normally didn't look at stuff or react to stuff saw it, because it's like, okay, at least he's making an attempt to try something with this form of social media, and then boom.
Because I can't remember how I did it. Like, it had something like, do you want this to go in your feed or story? And somehow it did both.
Did you post from like Instagram to Facebook?
I think I did.
They changed the features on that.
Actually, I think it might have even been TikTok. I think it was a TikTok.
Yeah, I'm just getting kind of frustrated in general that like Instagram, for instance, like usually when I'm posting my mini golf stuff like to social media, I start from Instagram. Yep. And then post from there to Facebook.
Mm-hmm. I do the opposite, but
and it's kind of annoying because like they keep changing like how things are moving around.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. And then, like, they don't even give updates on that. It's just like, oh, I'm posting the same way that I've been posting for the last 1,681 days. That's my streak right now. And, oh, no, it's different now. So, like, usually how I know, like, it's ready on Facebook from Instagram is that, like, I'll check to see when it posts to the story on Instagram. If I see it in the story, then I know it's uploaded to Facebook. If it hasn't uploaded in the story yet, I have to wait.
Yep. Well, yeah, and that's the weird thing about the algorithm, too.
Algor.
Algorithm. Is if you like, too many people are figuring it out,
yeah,
and they change it.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, and I get it because, you know, people could become a master of it, and then that's all you see, and
it's crap.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I feel like you see a lot of those, like, little clip videos that are like, what is this garbage? It's not even real content. They purposely leave stuff out. They're like, oh, this is the thumbnail for it. And you're like, you never even showed that part. And then they're like, see it in part 917. And I'm like, I ain't watching 2 more of your videos.
Well, and I hate it, too, when... So, no idea how I got on this side of... it's Facebook.
Are you searching for a belly button tassel?
No.
Automated belly button tassel?
No, because every time I do, Stan Dabrowski shows up.
He's got the first working... Well, he gave it to me. But
prototype.
First prototype.
Yeah. No, it's like pimple popping videos.
Oh, I hate those. Ugh.
And
great. Now that you say that,
like so many of them. But where
I
get annoyed, and you're gonna get madder. I get so annoyed where they're like, the caption is like, "That's a big one," or "That must hurt," and it shows the people squeezing it, and then the video ends. Like, it doesn't actually pop.
Oh, well, that's good because I don't want to see it at all. I hate those commercials for TLC, that channel, because that's where Dr. Pimple Popper is.
Yeah.
And you're probably like, well, then just stop watching shows on that channel. Well, my wife's a big fan of 1,000 Pound Sisters, so we have to watch that show.
So many of those that they show, though, as zits
are cysts.
They're cysts, and they're...
But, yeah, I don't want to see those ads. Like I don't know, part of my guilty pleasure watching that show with her. Not the Pimple Popper one.
Right.
I don't want to watch that.
Some of them are Pores of Weiner.
Pores of Weiner?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's kind of like where the pore
gets clogged or something.
Well, that's kind of how a pimple works too. Cause they all kind of start the same way. But
I don't even think I want to keep going further into this discussion.
No, it's where they get like really big, and then it just has like a piece of hard matter in them.
Hard matter. I don't like where we're going with this. If we have to describe something on the human body with
feel Al Gore dancing. I can feel the rhythm.
Probably. But so like I like watching 1,000 Pound Sisters with my wife, but when I do that, I eat something that's unhealthy because I'm like, well, at least I'm not 1,000 pound brother. And so I don't want to see those. I've never
seen that show. Do they weigh 1,000 pounds or combined weight?
Combined, they used to.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, spoiled that for you.
No, because I actually saw an Axe venue story pop up, and I can't remember what Axe venue it was, so apologize, fellow Axe venuist. But one of them was, or was that My 600 Pound Life? Is that a show?
Yeah, that's also a show.
It might have been one of them. One of them was like they're throwing axes from one of those shows, one of the sisters. I think it's the one that's like, Amy, you don't know how hard it is.
That's Tammy. That's the main character.
Okay.
And then Amy's the secondary character. But they all kind of have their own little bits and pieces in the show. Yeah. It's definitely expanded to the other brothers and sisters, who that whole family is large. Like, they all have problems with weight and stuff like that, and they're all going on their own personal journeys. But, like, Tammy went through the bariatric surgery.
Yep.
And she's lost, like, 500 pounds. It's tough because now it's, like, the struggle of, like, okay, you have all this excess skin and all that. But, like, yeah, she's so much healthier than she was before.
But just to clarify, for people at home, that because I've had to do a lot of this lately with a lot of people that don't fact find and don't actually, get the facts, who might say, "Wait a minute, he just said he's never seen the show."
And he
And
knows
then-
a lot about it.
And then he just did the, Amy, you don't know how it is, or whatever I said.
Yeah.
That was a viral TikTok
Yeah,
for a while.
yeah.
That's all I've ever seen.
I mean, they were pretty viral on YouTube too. They had a sub show. I think they still kind of do it, but like not so much anymore. I think because of the TLC stuff. Like I don't feel like they go on as much. I know one of the sisters would go on TikTok and do lives every now and then too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting show. This week's episode, which we haven't watched yet because my wife was out of town for work, but supposedly has their next big viral clip.
Yeah.
Because Amy, the one that was being told, she got bit by a camel. You'll probably, now that I'm mentioning it, it'll probably come up in your feed later.
That's all
too.
I'm gonna have is camel bites now. Thanks, Carl.
Yeah. Well, you're giving me pimple popping videos,
so touche.
Yeah. Well, I think I got the worst end of the deal on that one, but
Right. Yeah, so that's our comedy tip.
Yeah, social media awareness.
Yeah, and to try to be aware. Well, and two, one thing also is, a lot of people fake stuff on social media. Like the more, I mean, this might be myth, stereotypical or whatever, but like the more, couples are always posting about like how happy they are and stuff like that.
Yeah,
People
it's
always
the illusion.
The illusion, right?
They only show the good stuff. They don't show the fights or anything like that because they want everyone to think, oh, everything's all good. And
I mean, yeah,
perfect,
and I think a fair assessment when we say social media awareness is if you say you're hosting and you see a comedian on there and they have something they do often, it's probably good to check if they're going to do it before you say something about it on stage and look dumb.
Kind of like a bonus tip for us because we were talking about this too.
We were talking about that too. Because I've had that happen to me before where they introduced me and they were like, "Oh, I do a bit about Shoelace my cat," and they'll be like, "Oh, this is Shoelace's fur daddy."
Yeah.
And then I was like, cool, I wasn't going to do that.
Right. Well,
And
I mean,
not that they know or you have to tell them everything you're going to do.
But when you're seeing a pattern for a show, so like I don't need to call out the individual that did it because I mean it's not super big of a deal, but like it's still something I want to discuss about. But like, I was, they introduced me as the guy that makes it rain on people.
And you didn't bring the money gun.
Well, I wasn't planning to do anything with the money gun.
Yeah.
I wanted to get more into other material.
Yeah.
So like, I get it. Like that's a thing that I do.
Yep.
But like, I don't really do that for open mics anymore because I don't want to keep picking up the money at the end.
For like a 4 or 5 minute set or whatever.
Yeah, but I'll do it for I might do it occasionally, like if I'm trying to work out a new bit with it, like when taxes was coming up, or tax season. I was trying some other things like, oh, I'm only going to shoot out 5 bills out of the money gun and be like, see, I got my return, did you, or whatever, right? And it kind of sucks because like especially on a 4-minute bit, if you have to burn through explaining why you're not doing something.
Yep.
I mean, you lost 25% at least. You usually lose like a minute for intro stuff. So.
So that kind of goes, remember when we said my homework was to come up with a design of something, like your belly button tassel.
Automated belly button tassel
twirler, yeah. For people to like try to see if they can come up with it.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. You should do like somebody come up with a money gun where you can shoot it, but also retrieve it.
Oh, kind of like the fake ketchup bottle where you have the string in it and it shoots it out.
Kind of like maybe it shoots like a
rubber.
No, it'll shoot like a stack, and then you can just go blah, 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 and suck it all right back in.
It's weird that you just made that sound because it sounds like there's this like commercial of something where like anytime someone mentions like Skittles or something, they're like throwing up Skittles like red, and it's like we just were talking about this today, me and some other coworkers about like wouldn't it be kind of funny if I took like one of those like magician like where they do the silks and they're pulling the silks out of their mouth, doing that with money, but instead of just like pulling it out like a magic trick, it would just be like anytime any any other comedian mentions like money, it just happens.
Like it shoots out of their mouth?
No, out of my mouth.
Oh.
But yeah, I think that is a good point though, that they should discuss with you beforehand, because it's the pattern, right? Like everybody else being introduced it's just their name, right? Yep. Please welcome to the stage, blah blah blah. But no, I'm getting like a special intro. Not that I necessarily need one, but I mean, I'm a character and I'm visually different on stage than other people.
Yeah.
So like I get it. I guess it warrants to change up, but
yeah.
But still, I would have liked to be. I guess maybe that's on me though too. Be like. But I feel that's a little like...
Well, it's weird to go up to the host and say, like, hey, just so you know, I didn't bring the money gun today.
Or don't mention the money gun.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm not going to anyway.
You think I even cared enough to do that?
Who are you?
What's a money gun?
Yeah.
Is it a gun made of money? Is it a gun made to shoot at money? What is it?
I thought you were going to say for people to invent, like, different types of money guns. Like, I need a money gun sniper. Like, I do have some other variations.
That it shoots out like rolls of dollars?
Well, I kind of already have that. I have a mini potato can that I haven't used yet because like most of my is for comedy. They're like low ceilings and stuff, and I'm worried that like I'm gonna just like blow somebody's head off.
Just put it all in like one of those T-shirt guns.
That's what it is. It's essentially like that, but it's like it's a shortened barrel, so that already sounds more illegal or whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna have a wider spray.
Yeah. I mean, it's just literally like a 6-inch thick PVC pipe, and you just shove it all in there, and then the little CO2 cartridge, and then
you should just make like roll all your dollars into a ball.
Yeah, and just launch it. Yeah,
and like rubber band them, and then
I don't know about the rubber banding,
and then shoot them in a.
I think that makes it into a dangerous projectile.
Okay, so that's not the ask. The ask is invent Karl a money gun that automatically retrieves the money.
Yeah.
The ketchup and prank mustard example was just an example of maybe where to start. But you can't just be like, here's a money gun and a vacuum cleaner. No.
Well, I was just going to say, because I feel like I need to start bringing a vacuum cleaner or a broom and dustpan. But
then you get all the stuff on the floor.
Yeah. You know, actually, I feel like I shouldn't even have to retract it, because really the solution is people should just pick it up. People should just pick it up for me and be like, "Oh, I love this money. Can I have more?"
Yeah.
Like, that's how everybody in the audience sounds.
You know, if you when you used to put like occasionally a real one in there, you know, I think people used to pick them up more. Or they'd at least look at them and then throw them back down on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, I remember one time at Skyline, I shot out $1,000. Right. I probably shouldn't be saying this on air, but yeah. Yeah. Because my wife's probably going to be pretty upset because I never told her that. But
and you got it all back.
I did.
Yeah.
Somebody picked it up. I knew what I was doing. See, that's knowing your audience. Knowing that they never pick up your bills anymore.
Right. Well, they're probably scared because they'll be like, I think this one is real. But anytime he comes out with a new version, he tries to make it more real.
I know. New version is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to update it.
Well,
because I look so different now.
Isn't there a website where you can type in the serial number and it'll tell you if it's real or not?
Probably.
I think there is.
I mean, my serial number is Easter egg, though.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's my start date.
Yep. Of comedy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, we spent a lot of time on that comedy tip and tangents. That was the tangents and different things.
Should we go to the draft?
Oh, I don't know. Or who's our sponsor this week, so we don't forget?
Oh, Social Experiment Wrestling. Yeah,
nice.
We just had their event this past weekend.
Yeah, and
took along with me Stan Dabrowski.
Thoughts and players. Isn't that what they say on the interwebs all the time when they're trying to give somebody good vibe when something happens? Thoughts and players.
Thoughts and prayers.
Oh, I thought it was thoughts and players.
Oh, thoughts.
Oh, thoughts. You know what the thought?
Mm-hmm.
Best wishes. Get well soon, buddy.
Yeah, Stan took
he got punched.
Yeah, he took a hit.
Yeah.
He went down. I took out a merch table and everything.
I saw the video. It looked like the face, the baby face, and the heel were kind of scrapping outside the ring.
It was a barroom brawl.
Okay. Yeah, and they were outside the ring. And they were just kind of, they were close. I saw Stan there clapping and cheering. And then the dirty heel.
Gouged.
Yeah, gouged. I was gonna say raked.
Raked is good, but
Raked
I
his
think
eyes,
gouged.
and he
is a good
couldn't
word.
see, and he went to throw a punch. The babyface went to throw a punch. Babyface, good guy. Heel, bad guy. For those who don't know, and he went to throw a punch at the heel, and the heel kind of grabbed him and threw him towards Stan, and Stan just ate it.
Yeah.
Like Stan went down.
Yeah. It was rough.
I know. I saw the video, and I was
Cops
just
got
like,
called and everything.
yeah, and people were, do you need an ambulance? And
Yeah, they were checking that. I mean, that was pretty endearing. Like, pretty sure, and I don't know.
gave you some faith in humanity.
Yeah, a little bit, but
Or at least
also,
wrestling fans.
I don't know, like, if this is like something he should be proud of, but like, Stan made a girl cry.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he shit his pants.
No.
Oh, sorry, I had to get one swear in there. So
I mean,
he took E rating.
Yeah, he took a hit better than most people would, I think. But this little girl was really concerned and checking on him and was nearly in tears. I was like, wow.
Yeah, so get well, Stan.
Yeah.
Get well, buddy. Had him as a guest. Maybe when he's better and out of intensive care, we can have him on again.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
Ask him if what's his thoughts on wrestling now. Like, yeah. Crazy. So social experiment wrestling. So they had their thing. I know I kind of interrupted you there.
Yeah, and then this month it's going to be in Mason City, and this one's,
Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
okay.
one's going to be a tournament. So basically,
Oh, like King of the Ring,
Yeah,
like how it used to be.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
that they do that anymore.
yeah, and there's other matches too. And then Rock and Roll Express is going to be there.
Like the Rock and Roll
Yeah.
Express.
Yeah.
Wow,
And-
those guys are.
And Enzo Amore, the real one, which I'm
Don't-
really excited about.
Yeah.
Especially because that's my wife's favorite wrestler. So,
Realest guy in the room.
yeah. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Realest guy in the room.
And this is, I should be
You
ashamed.
can't teach that.
I was just going to say, and I was like, and it's like, and you can't teach that.
Yeah, he was such a good guy on the mic. Like, that's, I think, what really made him stand out, like,
Yeah.
to watch him. Like, I'm not saying, like, I can't do any of the moves that, he could do, but, like,
And-
he wasn't necessarily the strongest wrestler.
Yeah.
But, man, his mic skills were...
And when is this again?
This one will be, I want to say May 24th on that one.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
And then, who else is gonna be there?
Rock and Roll Express, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, May 24th.
Yeah.
North Iowa Event Center in Mason City, Iowa.
Nice. And Enzo Amore.
Yep. And
Catch
Enzo.
Money Karl.
Well, I'm a secret still.
Oh,
Nobody knows that I'm an owner.
oh.
Except for all of you.
Well, and then I was in. Okay, I think I know someone else who's going to be there too.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, you never know. You know what they really need?
An iceberg.
Cage fighting comedians that used
Yeah.
to cage fight, or that's what they need.
Yeah, we do need that. I'll have to
Guys who can be funny and kick ass.
I'll have to see if I can book someone.
That's a find one.
I know, yeah,
You should
if I can
find one who is well past his prime. Probably was told by a doctor never get hit in the head again. And
Yeah, that's very specific. I don't know where I'm going to find one of those.
gonna have to look.
I'm gonna have to-
Maybe on social media.
I'm going to have to just start asking people that I think maybe could do it and be like, you ever been hit in the head before? Have you
Yeah.
ever been told not to be hit in the head specifically ever again?
Do you forget a lot of things?
Yeah.
And kind of just mid-sentence say, I forgot what I was talking about?
Yeah, I'll have to find someone
Yeah, you
like
have to
that.
find someone like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what they'll do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they would do if they accidentally or purposely got punched either.
Yeah.
Bet it could be pretty interesting.
Yeah. Might even get the biggest pop of the night. Really.
Might. That could happen.
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, okay, so yes.
we'll just find out at the end of the month.
Social experiment wrestling.
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah.
We should let's do a wrestling announcement for each other, like introducing.
Like right now?
Yeah. Why not? Like our tornado sirens that everyone is such a fan of. So you introduce me, and then I'll introduce you, or I can go first. And
I can go first.
Okay.
I'll go first.
3.
So wait. I just gotta like kind of like am I like introducing you like you're coming down to the ring?
Yeah, you're a ring announcer.
Um,
You can say whatever you want, but Basically, you're trying to sell me to the audience like I'm the main event.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
Making his way to the ring from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. He's the man with the money. He's the man with the funny. And boy, is he gonna give you the honey.
Oh, my.
Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Cash Money Karl.
Here comes the money. Nice. Okay. All right.
All right.
Let's see for you. Let's see. Okay, ready?
You know, before I go, I did I double dutied at a we'll say jiu-jitsu
Okay.
tournament, and I also participated, and I was announcing and doing the thing, and I got beat by a submission, and I grabbed the mic, and I was like, and your winner by Kimura Lock and Dr. Referee Stoppage, Damon Johnson, or whoever it was that beat me. I actually know the guy's name, but I'm not going to say it.
I mean, that's pretty impressive, though, that you still were, like, high energy and stuff like that, doing the announcement.
and
instead of being like, and your winner, not me.
Right. Well, then he went on to beat one of my teammates because he was a really good jiu-jitsu guy. And he went on to beat one of my teammates, and he's like, Dean, announce it. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing it to my teammate. I'll do it to myself, but I'm not doing it to my teammate. And it was my younger days, and the reason they stopped it is because I was whatever I am or was, and I didn't tap out, and everything just popped out of the socket and was just, and so now imagine it just dangling, and the mic in one hand. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by Kimura Lock, referee Dr. Stoppage, Damian Johnson.
That was such a long pause. Like, I felt like that would have been like an end to an episode. That's how long it was.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so anyway, your turn.
I got it.
Announce me.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, time for your main event.
Ooh, I like it already.
Coming to the ring from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, at 7'2".
I thought you say 700 pounds.
And 206 pounds. Let's be nice. Please welcome the Iceberg, Dean Berg. And Siri just joined in on that announcement.
I was like, what was that, my entrance music? What was that?
It screwed me up, man.
No, I know. Like
you win.
Where I struggled, or I should say debated last second, is how I was going to say Cash Money Karl. Yeah. Like if I was going to go Cash Money Karl, or how I was going to kind of.
And I realized at the same time, too, trying to do that on the spot, I was like, I really shouldn't have said Iceberg first. It should have been Dean the Iceberg.
Do you know when it would happen sometimes in previous life, it would always be like Dean the Iceberg.
Oh, yeah, I like that. It's a little anger in there.
The Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to do my Vince McMahon impression, but I'd have to be too loud, so I don't think I don't want to blow out the microphone.
Yeah. But you like that I added your height in there and your weight?
Yeah.
See, I was nice. I gave you.
Can you imagine what did you say? 7'6"?
I think I said 7'3".
7'3". Okay, somebody 7'3" for 206 pounds.
You'd be so skinny.
Yeah, like
you'd be stretched like the kid from Willy Wonka, Mike TV.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Jeez. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That was fun. That was good.
I have to keep working on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be an announcer someday. I feel like I can hold it, like the phrase. Like I feel like I get that good what's his name? Bruce Buffer?
Yeah. Except for at the end you have to be like Dean Berg. Berg. Oh no, that's Bruce Buffer. No, I'm thinking of a different announcer that would always say the last name twice.
Could it be his brother? Because I know his brother does announcing too. Like that's what.
Yeah, I think it was his brother.
See,
actually.
that's what's
yeah,
crazy. They both have like this, like their catchphrase. Like I'm pretty sure Bruce Buffer is the one that does the "Let's get ready to," and I can't say the rest because we'll get sued.
Right.
And then his brother does another one like "It's time to rumble."
Maybe that's it. I can't. Maybe not. But I know. Like, and it might have just been like an Ultimate Fighting thing, but it was always so funny. We would joke about it in college because they'd be like, Hoist Gracie! Gracie! And say the last name twice every time. It was kind of funny. I trained with Hoist Gracie. I had a messed up arm, too. Same one. Then I didn't tap out one. And he was showing me how to wrestle. When
So you really don't have it? That's not a real arm. That's a prosthetic.
I don't know. It's good. It hurts sometimes. Everything on me hurts sometimes. Don't do that, kids. Or at least know when to stop.
Yeah, tap out.
Yeah,
just tap out.
And the older you get, the more it hurts. Don't think you're invincible.
Yeah, just tap out. Just tap out. Can you imagine if the tap out company, the shirts were just
it said just tap out?
Yeah. Like it's
they never said don't.
That's a good point. Yeah, they are saying if you look at it, just like reading it, tap out. Just tap out.
Tap out. Yeah, tap out. But no, as
you drink a Monster,
as I became more mature and stuff,
like a nice cheese.
Yeah, I kind of learned.
Do you have crystals? Cheese crystals?
Yeah.
Salt, what are they? Salt?
No.
Bacteria?
Nope.
What's the
Tyrosine. Tyrosine crystal. Flavor crystals.
Flavor crystals.
But anyways, as I became an older man, I realized, it's better to learn from your defeat and tap out than try to look whatever and let people break and pop things out of your body.
And ruin your career, too.
And your life.
Potentially, yeah.
And stuff like that. Then it's more courageous to tap out.
Knowing your limits, yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't tap out, you just look like a fucking jagoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we say that on the air? Because I did.
Yeah.
It was positive. It was a positive fucking jagoff. I said I was going to be positive at the start of the show. So that was a positive fucking jagoff.
I think we do have a limit of like 100. So forever. Yeah. So you just burned through like 5.
Okay, yeah, I did use a couple of them there in a row. So that might have gave us a X rating.
Ooh. Move the mic stand after hours.
So so that was my little tip on my little coaching tip, which I've been thinking about. We good to move on?
Yeah, of course.
Good, because I'm thinking about a lot about like leadership and stuff like that. Lately. And especially like the last couple days. And did you ever see the movie We Are Soldiers? Mel Gibson.
Nope.
I think Sam Elliott's in it too.
You always gotta bring back Sam Elliott.
I think Sam Elliott's in it. Yeah.
How about Sam Elliott narrates this next part?
You know what? I gotta try to talk like my dad to sound like Sam Elliott, and I'm not hearing my dad's voice in my head at the moment. But anyways, so
you could just say you don't want to do it.
Well, it might happen as I'm talking. It's got to be organic.
Okay.
So there's a scene where they're all the higher ranks are all standing there and they're watching some of like the sergeants and stuff with their platoons. And one of the platoons, the platoon leader stops and basically he says, everybody, take off your boots, take off your socks. Because he first tells one guy to do it. He checks his feet and whatever, and he's like, get a fresh pair of socks out of your bag. Do this, do that, put your boots back on. And then he tells everybody to do that. He's like, everybody who's ever next to you, check their feet, change your socks, blah, 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 put your boots back on, da-da-da-da. And Mel Gibson looks at, I think it's Sam Elliott anyway, memory serves, and he looks at him and he's just like, that's a leader. And then he's like, well, look at this guy down there. And there's another guy down kind of in a ravine. And he's just yelling, like not angrily necessarily, but he's just yelling. he's barking orders. He's like, go Johnson, go Peterson, go. He's just like yelling, and and he's very dynamic and very energetic, and he's just kind of yelling. And then he's like
a different vibrancy,
different kind of leadership.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even call that leadership, but that's the difference between a leader and a boss kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, he goes, what do you think about him? And he's like, he's hungry for medals. And he's like, he's eager. But he didn't, he was basically pointing out like, other guy, leader, is taking care of his men because he understands that, they're the value.
Right.
Like they're what matters. He doesn't have his men. He's not a leader. He doesn't, his men, he wants them to follow with passion. You want people, if you're a leader, to follow you because they're passionate about what your mission is, what your goal is, what you're leading, not out of
fear or...
No, fear is a big one, but not even just fear, just like, pushing and pushing and pushing and driving and pushing and,
I'm the leader, sort of you have to listen to
me. And if I remember in the movie, the first guy who does the boot thing, his squad is on point. They're awesome. They follow him anywhere, that sort of thing. Uh-huh. And the other guy has all kinds of problems. And so he's like, so basically what they're saying in that scene is the guy with the boots and his men, leader. Other guy is eager. And there's definitely a difference, and it's definitely really important the ones that you follow.
Right.
And that sort of thing. And the people who are eager, more power to them, but they shouldn't be leaders. They should be
followers?
Kind of like the guy's getting it done. They shouldn't, you know what I mean? Because he's not caring about his people. He wants medals for himself.
Yeah.
And
he wants all the accolades. He's greedy. Yeah. He's selfish. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Saving Private Ryan too. They like this is probably more along personality types, but it goes with leadership too. Is a lot of times people who are analytical, think things through, and make sure it's going to go right the first time. In a lot of situations, people are like, oh, they're not a leader, or they look at them and they're just kind of like, oh, they're not going to get the job done, or whatever. They're just going to take too long, whatever the deal is. But if you watch Saving Private Ryan, all the guys that just go, they're storming the beaches of Normandy, they just take off running, screaming, ah! Yeah. Gunned down almost immediately.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then you've got the people that are, kind of like the medic, they're worried about the people, like where's, like Johnson is just a common name in war movies. Where's Johnson?
I was just going to ask you, like, immediately you pick Johnson when you're discussing the other movie, and then right back into Johnson.
It's kind of a popular name. I think. Where's Johnson? Yeah. Where's the Berg? There, I put Berg in a movie.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Or whatever, and and they're trying to help people, and whatever, and that's a different kind of person, different kind of leadership style, different kind of thing, and then. There's the people that are, they may not be freaking out necessarily, but, they're always just like, we're going to die, man. They're all emotions, wear their heart on their sleeve, and then...
Get yourself together, man.
Yeah, and then you got Private Ryan. Like, he's looking around and he's watching all of this, and he's just like... Or not Private Ryan, sorry, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my bad. Can't even remember what his name is in there. I think they just always call him Sarge all the time. But haven't seen the movie in a while. But then, like, he stops, right? He stops, he looks around, he sees everything going, his ears start ringing, whatever, and he stops, and he looks up, and he's like, bunker, and he's looking at what's taking everybody out and what's really, decimating them. And he kind of looks around. He takes a second. Like, he doesn't sit there forever.
Right.
But he takes a second, he analyzes, he looks forward as to, what's there, rather than just running straight in and getting gunned down or whatever. And then he basically, he's like, and then he starts giving orders. He's like, Davidson, I need blah, 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 blah. I need Bangalore's, and he just starts yelling. And he's like, somebody get fire over on that, and,
Directing, yeah.
Yeah. And he stopped, he looked, he didn't just, he cared about his people too. He knew everything about his people. He knew, their insides and outs, that sort of thing. I think that's like a good leader. Like, not somebody who's just dictating and yelling, and not even yelling, but like, they want the glory, but are like demanding, that other people are
sacrificed or
they see people as maybe expendable even. And I don't know. I just been thinking about leadership lately, and the people that lead with like the passion, and they look at things and they do things and they think about the people and all that sort of stuff, and the people want to follow them. They have passion because they want to follow them. I think those are like your top tier leaders. You know what I mean? Like, they will, something happens with their leader, and they'll follow.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, and I don't mean that from a crazy cultish, kind of way, but I just mean it from being a good leader. And so, I don't know, I've been thinking about that a lot lately.
And sometimes they're not even identified as a leader, though, too, right? Like,
right.
Like, they don't see themselves as a leader, but then, they
end up being that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times, whether it's business or sports or, whatever, it's really important to have that leadership, that somebody's got a little bit of all of it. Because Private Ryan, Tom Hanks, he kind of had a little bit of all of it.
Yeah.
He stopped, he looked around. He didn't sit there too long and analyze. He didn't have analysis paralysis. He just kind of looked around. He figured it out. Like, okay, this is what we got to do. This is how we got to move forward. Where are my guys? How are they? Okay, everybody's good. And whatever. And he had a plan. Didn't rush into it. Thought about the plan and
then acted on it.
At the end of the movie, he was dying and shooting at a tank
with a pistol.
Spoiler alert. No, I'm just kidding. But
that's not a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Saving Private Ryan, and you're not into war movies, or you just don't like movies, or whatever.
Yeah, you don't like Tom Hanks. But yeah, so I don't know.
You not like Tom Hanks?
I don't know. I heard something really weird about Tom Hanks the other day that I was like, "What?" Like he's like a Rockefeller. Like there's one of the Rockefellers got lost on an island, and they thought he got. I think it's a Rockefeller, and he got eaten by like an indigenous tribe of cannibals. They thought that's what happened
to Tom Hanks.
No, well, to this that's what happened to this Rockefeller,
the missing Rockefeller.
Yeah, and that's what everybody thought, and everybody thinks he's like some kind of immortal dude, and now he came back as Tom Hanks. Like he not like he was reincarnated, but like he reemerged.
No wonder why every movie Tom Hanks is in is good.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Could be. So, anyways, I carried on along about that, but it is something I don't know. It's like what's on Dean's mind today? And that's kind of what was been on my mind today. So, I ain't saying those people that are like, go, go, go are bad. There's a spot for everybody. I just kind of think that's not the best way to lead. And I think sometimes, in a lot of situations, those are the people that are picked to lead because people are like, they get things done.
And they're out and about. And but like they make it known.
They make it known about themselves. It's all about them, and they get the attention. But at the same time, it's kind of like, shit's falling apart, and it's because they ran in,
guns
a-blazing, and ran out of ammo.
Yeah.
Or didn't look at what the real situation is and fell into a trap, or, found themselves in a position where they're like, oh, and then, so I'm sorry for people who identify as that. I'm not trying to rip on you or, whatever, but be self-aware if you are.
Well, I was going to say that example, another war thing is Band of Brothers. David Schwimmer's character, Ross.
Ross.
Yeah,
I was going to say Phoebe.
I think he was a major in this point, so he's like the step above like one of the main guys that you're following who becomes a major at the end.
Yeah. Sorry, veterans who may be like, what is he talking about? If you're wrong.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying
I'm probably wrong. But like, there's a point where the guy that you're following in the mini series of Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
He's like, they're like, oh, we're not going to use you as leadership, and or he's against. Maybe now I'm trying to remember. I just remember that David Schwimmer's character, they're doing like training sessions, and they're practicing like at boot camp, and they're practicing like, all right, you got to take over this group, whatever. And David Schwimmer's group didn't build that like trust, like he didn't build that trust with them. He was just always barking orders.
Yeah, you lose trust, you lose you lose all that.
And then he was always like, I got to do this, I got to do that, and then he couldn't read the map right or whatever, and they went into the wrong spot, and then they all get captured and they lose.
Right.
And then the guy that was like earned the trust of his men, and like they would die for him, right?
Right.
You know, he ends up winning and pulls the wool over everybody's eyes, and it's like, oh yeah, this guy should be the one that's actually leading in combat.
Right. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. That same kind of deal. Yeah. That's kind of what I was getting at, you know. And you know, the people too that are kind of like that, where like the yelling and the pushing and the pushing and the pushing. I mean, I know sometimes you do have to push people. I get that as a leader. I'm not saying you don't.
Well, you have to be able to adapt your leadership.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying you need to be a little bit of everybody, not too strong in one place.
But I'm going to just say on the same token though, with that, what is the saying? Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally, I've heard that, and I've heard that people say that in a negative way, but like to go along with your point, I think the jack of all trades to me makes the most sense for a leader.
Yeah.
But the master of something should be like that specialist person that's following. But like, boom, you got Dean, who's the master sniper, right? Let's just say you're not the leader.
Yeah.
Like, then I want that person to be the master. But if like I'm the guy that's taking, like, okay, I'm working with Dean, the master sniper, and Cash Money Karl, obviously the cook or whatever, you're like, he's got to be the best cook. And like, okay, I know how to say, okay, let's maybe not add some pepper to this dish. It's too spicy for the rest of the men. And he's like, Dean, you got to remember to breathe or whatever. Like, knows a little bit about everything, but isn't necessarily the greatest at it.
Well, and of all the leader styles that I've seen in my experience, so if people disagree, this is my experience. The ones that are the like pushy ones, and you know, are out like for the medals, you know, or whatever. They, you know, people might look up to them and be like, "Yeah, I want to be like that guy," you know. And but then after they really deal with it for a while, when the other people are away from them, you know, the person might feel like the person chasing the medals might be real proud of themselves. And I'm not knocking medals, you know where I'm going. Yeah. But you know, the person that's just out for themselves, and sometimes you maybe have to be, but if you're out for yourself, and you're not caring about the people, the other people, you're out there feeling all proud of yourself, thinking you're big shit or whatever. They're making fun of you behind your back. They're talking shit about you. You know, when they're, you know, alone, you know, away, you know, they're not saying, he's so awesome. Right. You know, they're saying sometimes horrible things, you know? And so that's why it's really important to have a little bit of everything. And so, I know this is a comedy podcast, and I said nothing funny for about 15 minutes. But, I don't know, that's something I was thinking about. So, maybe, even if everybody's like, oh my God, what is this? Why is he on a soapbox? What's his deal? I don't know. Maybe if I make one person feel better about something or become self-aware and can strengthen their self as a leader, mission accomplished.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that kind of like to tie it back to comedy a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what we're doing with comedy too? We're just trying to make people feel good and like laugh and express that. You're just doing that now in a different way of like,
I don't know. This is Dean the
leader, philosophical.
I'm not calling myself a leader.
Fine, philosopher Dean.
This is just Dean the realist. Dean. This is the real Dean. This is part of the real Dean. Sometimes, not saying Dean all the time is a fake Dean on here, but this is just a
the other side of Dean.
Little bit more of a, you know, this is the deep cut Dean.
Deep cut Dean.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good name.
That'd be a good wrestling name.
Deep cut Dean.
Yeah.
And you only just do deep cuts on the other wrestlers.
Yeah, that's all I do. That's all I do. Like, I do like promos and stuff, and people be like, what? Because it's only the real deep cut fans know about it.
Yeah, deep cut Dean.
So anyways, sorry. Everybody tune back in now. I'm going to take a drink of my Gatorade, and Karl will start talking about something else while I do that, I guess.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we did pretty good. I mean, we're just about at an hour. which we always do that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We just like to talk. And
then when you and I get going,
it's hard to get us to stop.
Well, I know the word I was looking for. This is just me being genuine.
Genuine. There.
Yeah.
Come my pony. I don't remember the words. Come right.
If you're horny.
Oh. Yeah.
If you're horny.
Is that what it really is? Is that the lyrics? Oh, wow. There was always another song, too, it's about dancing. It's kind of like the same time frame that song was out.
So mid-90s.
Yeah, and she's like, something about dancing too close. I feel a little poke. That was way off key and not the right. I can't think of it. But it reminds me of that song too. You know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
Okay,
it sounds funny.
Dancing too close.
At the Pink Pony Club.
No. I'll
just horse related.
Somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. Put it in the comments. Like and share. Put it in the comments and
don't forget to follow.
Yeah, don't forget to follow.
Because the algorithm.
Hey, no, that works.
So, yeah.
No, I mean, we're talking about leadership, and then you're like, don't forget to follow.
Yeah.
Because what is a leader without anybody following them? They're
That's
nothing.
True. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, so.
I hope Al Gore follows us and is dancing to us right now.
Yeah, so, whether we want to wrap her up, or do we want to try to throw something a little bit more lighthearted after I made everybody feel like I'm preaching at them? And
I think that was what the Ginuwine part. Yeah. I think that was how we were lining it up. Oh, okay.
I do it. It almost sounds like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, a little bit.
Teeny Jedi.
Ride my Rancor.
Come ride it.
Why did he get an accent? I don't know. Yeah, he doesn't have one. He's a Hutt.
And he's a hungry Hutt. Pizza the Hutt. Oh man.
Pizza the Hutt. Okay, now this is just banter now at this point. So, all right, everybody, have a good day, good evening, good night. That was not a
good
Truman.
Morning.
Yeah, I was trying not to be Truman Show. Stay on the airwaves. We'll catch you next week.
Yeah, sounds good. We have a guest with us next week.
Oh, we do. That's right.
Yeah, so Roberto Villapando.
Yeah,
and now we'll feel silly if he cancels on us because we just announced it. But that's okay. So
we'll get him on. I know he's really excited.
Yeah, he is really excited.
Super excited to be on.
Yeah.
Nice guy, good guy.
Yeah. All right.
So. Okay, we'll catch you next time on Move the Mic Stand.
Signing off on Move the Mic
Stand podcast. Bye. Bye. Do the night. Time
to ride, there's more to explore. Move the mic stand, believe you want it more. Yeah.
This has been a Tapedeck Media production. Thank you for listening.